Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View in association with Petzl. The week ahead promises some quieter weather conditions, and we do have some lying snow across the mountains. This is the modelled snow depth for Monday, and this only tells part of the story across the Highlands because the relative resolution of the model won't pick out all the details. So many mountain tops, realistically, even across in the northwest Highlands, have got a covering of snow on them, and the dusting at least across the high tops in England and Wales. So do be prepared for some icy and wintry conditions on the tops. Not much will really change in the surface conditions this week, although air temperatures will drift up above freezing point on the higher Scottish mountains with an inversion in place under high pressure. The ground surface will at the very least refreeze overnight under clear skies, so that snowpack will become consolidated. Light winds for the Highlands on Monday, a very pleasant day on higher terrain, but a chilly and windy day across the hills and mountains of England and Wales. Much more unpleasant feeling here. Largely dry though, one or two drizzly showers coming in from the east and some cloud banks just over the eastern Pennines and at times the eastern hills of Wales. Those east-northeasterly winds will prevail across South Wales and around the South Pennines too on Tuesday, just easing down a little bit compared to Monday, particularly further north across the Pennines and the Lake District, and light winds throughout across Scotland under the centre of high pressure. Some fog banks will be around across lower slopes in the morning, and that may persist all day in a few glens, but the higher tops generally above any of that fog, with inversion conditions once again in the picture. The high just moving a bit further southwards by Wednesday will allow the wind to drop light for most. Still may hang on to that easterly breeze across the southern hills of Wales, though again there'll be some fog and some frost overnight in the valleys and the glens, but the mountain tops widely above that low-level fog. Western Scotland around Skye and the coast further north could just start to draw in some low-level cloud from the Atlantic as the flow just turns more as a westerly here. That may just drift further upslope as well, so just watch for that cloud layer being around, and some fine drizzle possibly nearest to the coast, but away from that the Highlands will be dry and again just fog on the lowest of slopes. Low cloud in the west and the northwest is likely to be a theme later in the week though, as that southwesterly breeze does just strengthen. Northernmost mountains in Scotland looking a bit windier, elsewhere still light winds and high pressure in charge, so it's a fine story with that legacy of fog still around at low elevations. Fog may just drift further upslope by the end of the week as pressure is just falling, so the cloud level will tend to lift, so it could end up being a rather murky, drab end to the week with some bits of drizzle and light rain coming on to western Scotland, some snow flurries over higher terrain as temperatures stay close to freezing. Something a bit more mixed into the weekend as a front slips southeastwards with a mix of sunshine and some showers of snow, with temperatures staying near to freezing point on the mountains on Saturday at least. Sunday looks potentially much windier, possibly even stormy widely across the mountains, a long way off for detail, but just that greater risk of an Atlantic westerly flow strengthening by this time with some rain and upland snow for the Scottish mountains by then. A quieter run of days in the short term at least. All your local details, of course, on our website. That is your Fleeting View in association with Petzl. Thanks for watching.